Laughter really is the best medicine. They're aiming to prove that at the Funny Bone.
They will be fighting cancer with comedy in 6 days, and they want you to be there.
They do. Daisy Curtis is the organizer for the Laughs for Life, and our friend Kris Covi is going to be there as well. I saw you stretching out a little bit, Kris. You ready for this segment?
Warm it up.
I was ready. Yeah, this is. I'm really excited. I'm really excited to be here, and I thought maybe you and I could wrestle.
Yeah, that's the plan. We got to move the table first.
I wasn't talking to you, Mike.
Laughs for Life. What is Laughs for Life?
It's a fundraiser for the American Cancer Society that we host at the Funny Bone each year. This is our 7th one.
So who's performing this year, and what's the idea of the event all about?
Our host with the most here is Kris Covi. We have James Johan, who will be here at the Funny Bone all next weekend, is coming in a day early just to perform for us. Heather Jones, Nick Allen, Richard Reese, Austin Anderson. I didn't forget him again.
Did you forget him last year?
I forgot one last year.
I forgot Nick Allen last year, and she's still hearing about it.
I bet.
I'm sure.
So needy.
Yeah.
So whiny.
He'll sick
He's gonna
Todd.
appreciate
He'll
this.
sick Todd and Tyler on you. You
Yes.
gotta watch out.
I know.
Right.
Thanks, Covi.
Kris, tell us a little bit of your background, because you're an attorney, but you're also a comic,
I am.
and then you're also Mustaches for Kids, one of the organizers of that.
Yeah,
For people that don't know.
My day job's an attorney. I did a little stand-up in college. About 5 years ago, started up again, kind of as a hobby, and then had some success. Actually won a contest at the club, and from there, now I'm balancing a day job and nights and weekends touring.
Yeah.
And Mustaches for Kids is a whole other thing. But if you're interested, go to m4komaha.com. I don't know where my camera is. We start a week from today. I'm going to shave all this off and grow just a mustache for the ladies. And we raise a bunch of money for a children's charity this year at Ronald McDonald House. But the night before that is going to be at the Funny Bone, Laughs for Life.
Laughs for Life. Why do you participate in this?
Well, first of all, American Cancer Society and Relay for Life, my mom had a team for years. She's a breast cancer survivor. We never did any of the things Daisy's doing. She has like 5 fundraisers a year. But yeah, so we all the comics donate all of our time. James Johan, for people that don't know how lucky they are, he's headlining the rest of the week. So you can come see him and 5 other comics for $10.
Yeah.
So regardless of whether you love or hate cancer, it's just a good deal.
No,
I think we all hate it.
Yeah.
I don't want to leave anybody out.
Well, and Billy Gardell was just here for Mike and Molly on Friday, and he was talking about the lineup at the club, and he's like, oh, that guy is hilarious. So if like a hilarious comedian thinks he's hilarious, then you know he's amazing. He's been on the show before, Rural Genius. What's kind of his shtick?
You know, he used to tour with the blue collar comedy guys. Like that was kind of his genre, and it's kind of slow Southern, but it's very clever. Like you find yourself, you're like, wait a second, your delivery didn't really match how clever that joke was, and that's the kind of ride you go on with him. And his personality, he's such a nice guy. You just can't get away from it.
He's great.
Yeah.
Daisy, Laughs for Life. Why did you decide to start this? And what's your personal connection?
I had lost my grandfather to liver cancer years ago, and I had started a team, or joined a team at the Cake Gallery. And then each year from there, we had another team, and our fundraisers grew. And Colleen was kind enough to donate the room. We did it 1 year, and then each year it's grown. We get prize auctions, or prizes for our silent auction and prize drawings.
Some of the prizes and some of the silent auction items. I mean, you got some good stuff, because you frankly have a lot of connections.
We do. One of the cool things that we got to do this year was hang a T-shirt inside the green room, and so all the comics throughout the year have signed it. So that's one of the items that we'll be auctioning off.
Oh, that's great.
Drop
you got some big
names
names.
on that T-shirt.
Oh, Kevin Nealon is on there, and
T.J. Miller, Brad Williams, Christopher Titus.
he stares at it a lot in the green room.
Yeah.
I do.
Did they let you
Do you
sign
want me
it?
to sign the
probably
shirt?
right.
No, you know what? Actually, when no one's in there, I'll wear it. And I walk around and I go, you're so pretty.
I'm going to charge extra for that.
If it smells like mustache wax, then you know why. Who should go to this event?
Everyone. It's 18 and older. We rarely have those events at the Funny Bone, so it's 18 and older.
to 21, this is your opportunity to get in.
Yes, you get and to see the comedy and enjoy the show, and they'll have tons of shenanigans going on that night.
What do you guys do with all the money
doubt that.
raised? Where does it go?
All the money raised goes to the American Cancer Society, and that funds programs like the Hope Lodge, which they're building one here in Omaha right now. They've already done the groundbreaking, and for that, they do Rides to Treatment, the Look Good, Feel Better program, so it deals with the cosmetic effects of cancer treatments and helps people, you know, it takes care of their palliative care as well.
Yeah.
More performers than you would usually expect at a comedy show. Usually you got your host, you got your opener, you got your headliner, a few more. So Kris, how does the format kind of work? And then obviously there's prize drawings and stuff too. Is this kind of more of like a fun free-for-all?
A little bit. So I'll host, and then we'll have the 4 other comics, and we'll all do about 10 minutes or so. A little bit different. Ordinarily, the host gets up. My job is to get the crowd excited and then talk about all the credits of the other comics as they come up. I'm having a bit of a beef with the other regional comics.
Yeah.
So my introductions are going to be unnecessarily mean.
Good.
So not for James Johan because he's a sweetheart, but for the rest
Like
of them.
roast style.
A little bit.
Style,
Look out.
definitely.
Look out.
like
I'm
it.
talking to you, Austin. Talking to you. And you know why.
You be nice to Heather.
Oh, Heather.
She can take
I
it.
will tell you.
That's true.
She's had 6 kids. She can do this.
She can do anything.
Heather brought me up one time. She was doing a very heartfelt toast for Jay Medicine Hat, who it was his 1 year passing.
Sure.
Yep.
So she did this very nice heartfelt toast. She was tearing up. We did a toast. She set the drink down on the chair, and then she said, "Your next comic is Kris Covi," and walked off the stage. That's how she brought me up. So
How did
payback.
how did that work out then?
Well, it took me a second to kind of get the crowd readjusted from crying to their normal silence, which is where I like them.
Normal silence.
What did judges make of you?
Fun of me. They
Yeah.
laugh. The judges, when you're in chambers, we're just normal people. You see us in court, we're very professional, and our clients have very complicated issues. But in chambers, the judges are some of the funniest people we know because you have to laugh at their jokes. So it makes them very funny.
They're so clever.
I'd ask about the clients. What do your clients think of you? Like, who's this funny guy representing me?
A lot of them don't ask, and then the ones that find out, generally speaking, they're like, "Wow, that's really interesting. We'll have to come see you sometime." But for the most part, it doesn't come up. I don't say, "Oh, we've got this problem and we're going to trial next week," and hey, so 3 guys walk into a bar, and like it doesn't. I try to keep the two worlds.
Well, last for
Also,
life.
you would look good with a mustache. Let's talk, right?
Yeah, we'll talk about that soon. Fighting Cancer with Comedy, Last for Life. That's where it all. FunnyBoneOmaha.com is actually where you can go to get tickets for this, right?
Yes.
Or can you get them the day of the show?
You can get them the day of the show if they're available.
If there's
but we
availability.
But
recommend
don't
getting them
chance
early.
it. Just
No,
get it
don't
in
chance
advance.
it. May 3rd, doors open at 6 o'clock. Guys, thanks for coming in. Chris, thanks a lot.
Thank you,
Daisy,
guys.
Thank
good
you.
luck with the event.
May the stash be with you.
Yeah, May the 4th.
Coconut's a top beauty trend for spring.
The always stylish Raina
That's a
Seitel
transition, isn't it?
explains how you can work it into your routine.
Writes his stuff.
It's good for mustaches. That's coming up in about 3 minutes.